Joe's Boxing Promotions, proudly sponsored by Flory Construction. Hello and welcome back to Hypnosis Podcast. Today is the third episode and we're joined by none other than Aarron Peet. How are you feeling, mate?
Good, mate. You?
Yeah, not bad. So what I like to do is, mate, on the podcast, we like to take it back to where it all started. So tell us, who is Aarron Peet?
Just a kid from Gate-Miller, really. I started boxing when I was 10. I had my first fight when I was 11. And then I was off and on like through my teens and stuff like that, but I'm just sticking at it now, basically. I've had 35 amateurs and then obviously just turned professional before.
And what got you into boxing?
I don't know really, mate. Just I was I was always fighting and that in school and stuff like that, so I just needed somewhere to put my anger and stuff like that. So I joined boxing and then never looked back, really, mate.
Yeah. So that first time you ever walked into a boxing gym, what was that like for you? Was that like
just a good feeling, mate? It was a good feeling, to be fair. I just knew it was for me straight away, mate.
Yeah.
Like I said, obviously I started at 10, had my first fight at 11, and I just haven't really looked back, mate. Stuck at it, and then here we are.
Yeah. So how old are you now, mate?
I'm 24 now, mate.
24. So you're doing it since you're 11.
Yeah.
24 now. So you've had, how many did you say, 30?
I've had 35 fights,
35.
mate. I had some time off when I was about 16. Kind of got in with the wrong crowd and stuff like that, mate. Went downhill and that. Like, stopped me boxing for about three or 4 years.
Yeah.
I got back into it properly when I was like 19, 20. And then I've just stuck at it since then, mate.
Yeah.
But I've had a few years off here and there, like.
Yeah.
But I started when I was 10, so been in it a long time now.
Yeah. Got some records behind you. You got some experience.
Oh, I've got some good wins in amateurs. Picked up 3 belts. But it's nothing that I want to do in the pro game now. Like, I'm fully focused now, mate. In the amateurs, sometimes I wasn't. You know what I mean? I was still winning fights, but like now I'm fully focused in the pro game. Like, I wanna go for it, mate.
Yeah, but you know when you say there, like you got in with the wrong crowd. A lot of children or young people that we see come into gyms always come from them backgrounds.
Yeah.
Would you say that was your saviour? Would you say that helped you?
Boxing actually saved me life. Like, people close to us will actually understand it actually did save my life, mate. Like, I was off the rails just with the wrong people, drinking all the time and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So as soon as I went back to boxing and that and just stuck at it, like, here I am. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I didn't have boxing, I'd be down the wrong path still, I think, to be fair.
Yeah.
So it's helped us loads, like.
Yeah. And when you won them belts, what was it? Was that like, okay, I've won the belts now. I've been an amateur. Now it's ready for the pros.
Yeah.
When were you ready for the pros?
I just felt ready when I turned. Obviously, I've been out the ring 12 months now, but I was just ready to turn professional. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it'll suit me a lot better, mate. I'm more of a come forward fighter and stuff. I don't like make people miss and hit them sort of things. I'm a come forward aggressive fighter. Do you know what I mean? So I think it'll suit me hands down, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously you've obviously decided to turn pro not long ago.
Yeah.
You've got your debut coming up.
Yeah.
We'll get on that in a minute, because that's quite exciting for you. Signing for Jobs, right? That's quite a big one, isn't it? Because it's Jobs is an evolving company. It's rising in the promotion scene, but it's also big for the Northeast.
Yeah.
What was it like for you to join something like Jobs?
It was a good feeling, mate, to be fair, because like I said, Jobs is doing a great job with Northeast boxing and stuff at the minute. So I just thought it was the right move, the right time, and then here we are.
Yeah. What's it like with all the in-house stuff as well? Like, and obviously, you do plenty of work with me. How do you feel about me working with you?
Well, it's different, mate, isn't it? It's like, even this, it's completely different. It's only the second time I've ever done this in my life. And amateurs, it's more like, oh, you've been paired up, you're fighting next week, this and that. There's a lot different in the pros, but I'm starting to get used to it. Like,
yeah,
aye.
But you know, you said a valuable point before. Right, if you haven't already, go check out the social medias. You'll see Aarron on social medias. This guy hasn't even had his debut yet, and he hit over 10.4k on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Mate, you make moves before you even in that ring.
I mean, even I was surprised at that. To be fair, it got 11,000 views on Facebook and all that last interview, and 70 shares. But like, where I'm from, it's like, not being funny, but not many people's doing things, you know what I mean? So when they see something good, they stick by us, you know what I mean? And I appreciate it, like, But aye, that done a few views, like, didn't it?
You've got a secret OnlyFans, in you. That's what it is. You got a little fan side.
No, I haven't yet. No.
So you signed for Jobs. You started boxing when you're 11. You've achieved some great stuff in the amateurs. Let's have a look at that debut, mate. How are you feeling? How's it,
Mate? I'm over the moon. It's a long time coming, this, and I'm training really hard now. I could easily do 6-8 rounds off the belt now, never mind 4. So in 8 weeks' time, I'll be in the shape of my life, no doubt about that, mate.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. I cannot wait. It's been a long time coming. I'm with the right people and all, mate. I feel as if I'm in the right gym with the right people pushing us on. So it'll be a good feeling.
Yeah.
It'll be a good feeling on the night, mate.
With you saying there, you feel like you can go 6 to 8 rounds.
Yeah.
Obviously, back in the amateurs is only 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Would you say that the transition from amateur training to pro training is a lot different?
It's quite a bit different, mate. Even when I first joined Jordan, I was like jumping about, going straight in. He was like, just take your time, and I'm taking my time loads more now. I've only been working with Jordan a couple of months, but it's working really well. But no, I just think the pro game will suit me a lot. It's a lot more chilled out, like longer rounds and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it is a lot different, but I think it'll suit me, mate.
Yeah,
I think it'll suit me 100%.
Do you know who you're fighting yet?
I'm sure it's someone called Darren Wilkinson. So I think he might be called that, mate. I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not really bothered.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But obviously it's just to get us used to the pro game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But after that, we'll be in some good hard fights, mate. 100%.
Yeah. We mentioned that there. Let's talk about that, because that's A, it's an exciting for Jobs.
Yeah.
B, it's an exciting time for you because you got your pro debut on a boxing show the 14th of July, in the Rainton Meadows. Jobs Boxing Promotions. You've got Matt McCallum versus Adam Hebel.
Yeah.
For all the fighters on that card, it's just a title fight.
Yeah.
For you, it's a bit different because it's. Do you train much with Adam?
Yeah, I do, mate. Basically every day. Adam's a proper good lad, to be fair.
Yeah.
I get on really well with him, and that's a good fight. That's what people need to see, man. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what people want. They want these good hard fights, don't they? Do you know what I mean? Like I want to be involved in them soon. Do you know what I mean? Them sort of fights, but they're both good lads. You know what I mean? So it's good that they can sort it out, innit? You know what I mean?
I know Adam's your gym partner and stuff, but I've been asking this question a lot lately. How do you think that fight's going to plan out?
Do you know what it is, mate? I haven't actually watched Matt fight or nothing. I've seen clips. He looks a good lad. He does. He looks a good lad. But Adam's very strong and all. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, mate, because I haven't really watched Matt as much. You know what I mean? But Adam's a very good lad, to be fair, mate.
Yeah. So obviously you train with Adam quite a lot, so it's hard to say, and it's a bit of a sticky one. But this debut, mate, this training regime and all that, when I asked the same question for the past two episodes.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for that one person to say something different. When do you think that you're going to be switched on, ready for your fight? When do you think it's going to be, okay, this has happened, now it's go time on that night?
What you mean by that? Do you mean like switched on as in,
so
like when you're thinking about them sort of thing, when you're training hard?
So
or?
like, you know when you're amateur, and you get ready to walk out as a kid, and you're like, okay, now I'm ready to fight this kid. In the pros, when do you think that moment of realising?
It'll probably just be on the day when you're getting weird in and things, won't it? Like you'll be thinking about it then. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm picturing it now, mate. Do you know what I mean? But I'm sure Adam and Matt are and all. Do you know what I mean? Because that's a big fight, that, and a lot of people are talking about it. Yeah. So they'll probably have that in the back of their mind now when they're training. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But no, it'll be a good fight, that, mate, for sure. Yeah.
So you know what it is, for the past 2 episodes, everyone's always says when they get their hands wrapped. As soon as they get the hands wrapped, they lace up the tools or they get the tools ready, and they're ready for war. Yeah. For your first ever person to say that, that's something different, that. Aye. So it's a way in for you. I like stuff like that where you're thinking about it then, do you know what I mean? Obviously when it's go time, it's when you're getting your hands wrapped and things like that, do you know what I mean? That's when you're properly in the zone, innit? But you'll be thinking about it all day when you're doing the face off and stuff like that. There was none of that in the amateurs, was it? And stuff like that. So you'll be thinking about it then, but obviously more so when you're getting your hands wrapped and things like that. You'll be
you'll be zoned out then, mate, won't you?
Yeah. See, most people enjoy face-offs, from what I've heard, or some
Yeah.
people don't like them.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's a bit different from you, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, your first face-off's coming up.
Yeah.
You've done some media stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think of that side of the pros?
Mate, I think it's game on, innit? I think, yeah, definitely, mate, definitely. I think I will. Obviously, I haven't done a face-off before, have I? But no, I think I'll enjoy it, mate. It's all part of the game, innit? It gets people talking and stuff like that. So it's all good, mate. Really.
Yeah. I've spoke to loads of people, and their training's a lot different. With you transitioning from amateurs to pro, is it intense? Is it you doing, I don't know, something ridiculous like 2 hours training morning, 2 hours? What's your training like?
Yeah, I'm just training twice a day. Obviously, like, to be fair, Jordan sessions, like, it's enough to train once a day at the minute as well, because like, we're training really, really hard, mate.
Yeah.
But I'm like just jogging in the morning and then training there on the night. You know what I mean? But it's a lot harder than the amateurs. It feels a lot more serious.
Yeah.
But it's better because I think that'll just 100% bring the best out of us on the night.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more serious, mate.
And with you seeing Jordan there, I know you were in over gym before. What was that like for you as well? Like a bit of change?
Obviously, it was hard at first, mate. I've been at that gym for 12 years or something. I've met some mates for life, and like, no disrespect at all to them. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like that anymore. But I just fancied a change, mate. It was just time to change and move on. And to be fair, it's probably the best thing I've ever done. Like,
yeah,
yeah. I think you'll just see it. Like, he's teaching us things that other coaches and that haven't. Do you know what I mean? So it'll only bring the best out of us, mate.
Yeah, it's obviously it was an amateur gym, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Everything. Did it have pros beforehand?
No, I don't know. They didn't, mate. No.
Yeah. You see, you'll probably find the way you benefited from was you were in a pool of amateurs. Now, if no one's ever watched amateurs before, it's quite full on, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite fast paced.
Yeah.
With you changing over to a pro gym, it's probably best suited for you because then you can kind of get the feel of the pro style a bit.
Exactly.
You're working with people.
Yeah.
You're in a bit. People say a stable of pros.
Yeah.
Do you think that's better for you?
100%, mate. There's more one-to-ones and everything, isn't it? Like, obviously in the amateur gym, like, the coaches are the busy as out, you know what I mean? Like, fair play to them and all. They've got that many kids come through. You're always not seeing it as much as you want. But obviously with Jordan, it's just all pros, so it works a lot better. Do you know what I mean? There's not that many people training when you're training, and you're getting loads more time for you. Do you know what I mean? To get better, so.
Yeah,
it's 100% benefiting us a lot. Like, so.
What do you think's the hardest part about the camp?
I don't really know, mate. I'm just enjoying it at the minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, obviously, I know I'm fighting, so I'm enjoying it because, like I said, this has been a long time coming. I'm gonna have 14 months out the ring by the time it's July. Do you know what I mean? So I've just been lost for the past year, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I'm just happy now. I'm just getting on with it, mate. Training really hard. I always do. I'm just ready to put on a show for people and that, because I'll probably sell it. Obviously, it's my debut, so I'm hoping I'll sell a few tickets and that. So I'm just gonna put a show on for everyone. Like, Well,
obviously we mentioned that big social media following. Obviously you must have a big crowd to come with, do you?
Yeah. That, like I said before, mate, we all just kind of stick by each other. Like where I'm from, I've sold plenty of tickets for the amateurs. You know what I mean? So obviously professional, I should be doing the numbers, mate. But like they like the fact that I'm doing something good. You know what I mean? I think, and they're just sticking by us, mate. I've got a few good sponsors and all. MD Flooring, AW Flooring, and Turkish Scissors. They're probably my main three, but they're just helping us out all the time. Three proper good lads, mate. So it's a bit easier for me. Do you know what I mean?
Let's talk about that sponsors.
Yeah.
So Laura Wilson was on the last episode. She's obviously spoke about the female side of it.
Yeah.
As a male, would you say sponsors help you a lot? Would you say there's not enough?
AW Flooring and MD Flooring, like two good lads. They only live around the corner from us and all, but they're always texting us, do you need things? Like, meals and stuff like that. They always buy me meals. Obviously, I need to drop a bit of weight and stuff like that. So they're helping us out all the time. They're a massive help. There's other sponsors who do help you out, but they'll sort something out for you and then never text you again. Do you know what I mean? So obviously you appreciate it and that, but it's not like ideal. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, because it's hard being a pro, really.
Yeah.
Like sometimes people think you're gonna make millions and that straight away when it's not like that, is it? Do you know what I mean? But like if a few good sponsors is class, mate, it does help you a lot. Like
yeah. No, are they local? Would you say you prefer local sponsors, or would you say you would rather have maybe an outside company, so say like Red Bull?
Yeah. It doesn't, well, obviously, like, stuff like that, they're big companies, aren't they? So, obviously, you'd jump on that, wouldn't you? Because, obviously, they'd help you out a lot. But, like, even local companies, man, like you meet a few good lads in that, and they just help you out whenever you need it, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, your medical costs, your brain scanning, that, it all costs quite a bit of money. So, like, they just helping you out, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? So, it's a lot easier.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the Red... Have you ever seen Red Bull on Instagram before?
No, I haven't, mate.
Oh, mate. If you ever get the chance, right? If Red Bull ever say, Aarron, we want to sign you as a...
Jump at it.
Jump at it, mate.
Aye.
I'm telling you, you will be riding, right, on a BMX in the middle of a hot air balloon with a skate park.
Aye.
Mate, I'm going to show you the video after here, right? They had a hot air balloon attached to a skate park in the middle of the air with a BMX.
Did they?
The guy was riding, doing backflips in the middle there.
Yeah.
And then the next video, they had a Formula 1 car driving on a bridge with an aeroplane driving upside down alongside of it. Imagine Aarron Peet and I with a helicopter, the thingy, or the hot air balloon.
Exactly, I'd jump on that, like.
maybe the next time what they need to do is they need to put a boxing ring on a hot air balloon. Attaches with parachutes. And the first person to be knocked over the ring wins the belt.
Definitely, I'm game for that. Put me down for that.
So we've got all this, mate, and like you're excited. You can see you're a young lad ready to go. What's this pro debut? Obviously, everyone wants to win titles, but in pro boxing, what is it that you want to achieve out of pro boxing?
Mate, I want to, like I said on the last interview, I want to go all the way if I can. Like, I'm properly sticking at it now. I'm living the life. In the amateurs, to be fair, mate, I won like 14 out of 16 in the seniors. And like some of them fights, I wasn't even fully dedicated, mate, if I'm honest with myself.
Yeah.
But in the pro game, I'm fully dedicated. I want to go all the way, mate. 100%. I want them belts, Northern Areas, English, British. You know what I mean? I want to see if I can get them. Obviously, it's going to be hard. There's a lot of really good kids out there, but I would definitely put myself against them after a few fights, mate, 100%, like, without being funny or out.
Yeah.
So I want to go all the way, mate.
Yeah.
If I can, you know what I mean? Just keep nibbling away, keep getting these fights. But I definitely like the Northern Area title route, British, English, like, sort of thing like that.
Yeah. What weight is it that you fight at? Like
I'm fighting at super welterweight.
Super welter?
Yeah, so I'm about common. 69. It's a hard category, like, do you know what I mean?
It's a common one. A lot of boxers are that weight category.
But I think I'll be strong at that weight, mate. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of boxers don't know what they want to. They're like, oh, we just want to win titles and we just want to move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about if you do win titles?
Yeah.
And that day comes, say, you're like 50 odd, and you've got grandchildren.
Yeah.
And you're ready to retire.
Yeah.
What do you reckon you'll do with that? Will you just go, okay, I've won a few titles?
Yeah.
Or would you? What's your plan?
I'll probably end up coaching in that, mate. Like, I would be interested in it, mate, definitely, because it's part of your life, man, innit? You know what I mean? Like, I'll be lost without the boxing.
Yeah.
So I haven't really thought that far ahead, mate.
Yeah.
If I'm honest with you, but I would probably do something like that, help people out who want to be helped and that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, I'm really young. I'm probably younger than you, which I am.
How old are you?
What? Take a guess.
21?
21, 17.
Oh, yeah?
70. I had the first episode. I had a beard.
Aye.
Sort of a beard. It was a Shan one.
Aye.
But now I'm getting
rid of it. You
look
look old in 17, mate. I'll tell you that.
17,
older
mate.
Me, I'm 24.
I know what I want to do for my retirement already.
Aye.
Do you want to know?
Aye. What?
I want to open right in the middle of nowhere, somewhere hot, a car garage.
Aye.
Working on only either body cars,
aye,
muscle cars,
aye,
or defenders.
Aye.
In the middle of nowhere, mate.
Aye.
No one can see us, nothing to touch us.
Aye.
Just out in the wild,
Aye.
just doing cars out.
Aye.
Put a Don threat of me.
Well, I hope you get that, mate. I hope you can do that, pal.
And then when I retire, I'll be ringing you up. I don't know what car do you want this week.
Defender.
Give us the Defender, mate.
Aye, definitely, mate.
And then we'll
100%.
pull up to you in your big mansion.
Yeah. Aye, hopefully, mate. That's the plan, do you know what I mean? But like I said, one fight at a time and that. But definitely, mate. Hopefully we'll get to that level. Like I said, I've got good support and stuff like that, so I'm not like badly off at the minute, you know what I mean? Because if people haven't got good support on the shows, then they're knackered really, aren't they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I hopefully get a good start in July and then just go from there, mate.
Yeah. That start, and that's when you'll obviously you've got the hunger now inside you with training.
Yeah.
Do you think once you've had that pro debut, do you think, right, that's it? I'm going for it now.
100%, mate. Like I said, I've been lost the past 12 months without fighting, mate. I was fighting like every 2 weeks in amateurs, literally. So from that to not fighting at all, I've just been lost, really. Do you know what I mean? But obviously now that I know I'm definitely fighting in July and stuff like that, I'm loving it, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah, 100%. Just thinking about the night in my head now, and it's 8 weeks away. Like that's how dying I am to get back in that ring and make a statement. Like,
yeah. Well, let's talk about that. You said you planned out in your head. Talk us through every little step that you're thinking about.
Knockout, mate.
let's talk about the from walking into the arena to the after. What you planning? Mate?
Just be a good feeling, mate. Just everyone behind us who supported us through the amateurs. You know what I mean? All shouting on, get into the ring, hopefully get a knockout. Do you know what I mean? And then get my hand raised, mate. It'll be a good feeling.
And
I'm looking forward to it.
And after, what are you thinking about doing after?
A few pints. Probably I'll probably just have a few days off, mate, and then straight back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I'll be straight back to it. But
that did you say? So you said 2 days there. Is that normally you're obviously in the amateurs? You have a fight, and then the next day you're normally in the gym, aren't you?
Aye.
Do you think you'll have a bit more lenient with that? Do you think you'll be like, okay, I've had a fight, now I'll take a few days off?
See, obviously I've been training hard for the past few months, mate, really. Obviously I went on holiday a couple of weeks ago, but besides that, I've been training really hard, so I'll probably have like a few days off, you know what I mean? Obviously I'll probably just have like maybe a week off, mate, something like that, about four days a week off, and then I'll just get straight back to it and train hard again and straight on to the next. Like I said, I want to be busy, mate. You know what I mean? Yeah. Obviously I'm only young. I'm only 24, but I want to be busy, like, and get in these 50-50 fights and all. I don't want to be fighting like journeyman all the time and stuff like that. I'm not bothered about taking a risk. I'll jump in with anyone, really, mate. Yeah. As soon as Jordan says it's time, then it's time, mate. We'll get cracking with it, mate.
Yeah. So we've talked about how the boxing started. Talked about you saying for jobs. Outside of boxing, though, many people boxing is a hobby. Do you have any hobbies outside of boxing?
Not really, mate. To be fair, obviously I've done groundworks for a lot of years and stuff like that. So aye.
Well, people don't think that's interesting, like the construction.
It's not really, mate.
But it is, though. It is. It's like, well, my job is so I trade. I'm a videographer and editor.
Yeah.
So obviously I sit behind the desk all the time. Don't do the tools.
Yeah.
But for you, it must be hard going. You obviously you're doing training, and then you go to work, but you're training while you're working.
Yeah.
What's that like?
You are really, mate, isn't it? It's like strength and conditioning groundworks, isn't it? It's like your block pave and your flag and all that. It's all strength work, to be fair. So it does benefit, but it also makes you knackered. You know what I mean? Like you come in from work, you just want to go to bed, and then you realise, you've got the gym. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's it is hard work, but like I said, it's got to be done, mate. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like there's nothing you can do about it, really.
Do you think that working in that kind of environment like benefits you?
You're getting all them fumes in your lungs and stuff like that. People, like, do you know what I mean? And off they're still sore and stuff like that. So it's like, it is bad, but obviously, like I said, there's not really you can do about it, is there? Do you know what I mean? Starting off and things. Like I said, I've got a few good sponsors helping us out and stuff, and all. So I'm all right, really. Do you know what I mean? But Nah, it's not easy when you're working full time, then having to go to the gym on the night. Like it's not,
Yeah.
it's not ideal, but there's not what you can do about it, mate.
Would you say, like, obviously I think I know the answer's going to be, it's quite easy, isn't it? Background's work to boxing.
100%, mate.
Yeah.
100%. I've went part time now. To be fair, yeah, I'm just help me mates out here and there when the need is in. Do you know what I mean? About 3 days a week normally. Yeah. But I would love to just box full time, not have to worry about the bills or work or not like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's 100% the plan, because like I go to the gym and like every morning, love it. You know what I mean? I'm actually excited. But when I'm going to work, 6 o'clock in the morning, it's not the best feeling. Do you know what I mean? Especially in the winter and that, when you're freezing cold, it's horrible, really, mate. But like I said, there's nothing you can do about it really at the minute.
Yeah. Are you a business that's looking to advertise your product or service digitally? Look no further. Hypnosis Media is a day-by-day growing platform with regular content such as interviews, boxing action, and our all-new Hypnosis podcast. A great way to show the world your product or service. If you're interested, DM us on Instagram or email us directly with the following email. What's in boxing? A lot of people have like idols and stuff.
Yeah.
Who would you say is your inspiration?
At the minute, mate, Tyson Fury. Like,
Tyson Fury.
100%. Just what he's come back from and things like that, mate. You know what I mean? I would say Tyson Fury, mate.
What do you think? Obviously, you must have watched plenty of his fights.
Yeah.
What would you say is your favourite fight with Tyson?
I would probably see the first Wilder fight.
Yeah.
I would probably see that just off what he got up from in the last round and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was a really good fight. Obviously, I 100% thought he won it and all, but just like what he got up from the last round and stuff like that, I thought it was class. Like,
yeah.
Definitely.
It's a bit of a sticky one, because I'm trying to think of it in my head. I'm trying to think of, like, do I not? Well, would you say Fury's got it all the way for both of them? Or would you say other guys might have a chance?
I think Usyk's got a chance. I don't think Joshua has, mate, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think he skills Joshua any day of the week. But Usyk, I think he's got a chance, and I think Fury knows it and all. Do you know what I mean? I think he's like putting it off a bit, which he shouldn't be really. But I think he knows he might be in a bit of a tough one, because Usyk's really good. Like even his movement and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So I really like Usyk and all, to be fair.
Yeah.
Obviously I want Fury to win, but I think it'll be a hard fight, like.
Yeah.
For both of them, mate.
Do you think the whole, like, obviously we know Tyson Fury likes to get in people's heads.
Yeah.
He likes that little row before the fight.
Yeah.
When you won against Derek Chisora and that little dispute with him, like him calling him a rabbit and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think there might be a chance of them being mates outside, but in front of cameras, they're just, you know.
It was that Fury and Usyk.
Yeah.
I
it kind of seems fake.
It does in a way.
Yeah.
I don't think they're mates, but obviously
Yeah.
I think they've got respect in that for each other. But no, I wouldn't say they're mates. But like you said, you know what Fury's like in front of the cameras and that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's a funny bloke. But I don't think Usyk's bothered by it, mate. I think that might be bothering Fury a bit, because sometimes he gets in the head and that, doesn't he? But I don't think he can with Usyk. I think Usyk, to be fair, he just wants to fight the best in that, which is what the people want. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, how do you think that fight would go down?
I think Fury would win, mate, just because of his weight and stuff like that. But I think Usyk could trouble him, mate, 100%.
Do you think it would go all the way, or do you think it'll go down a knockout?
I would see a late, maybe proper late stoppage, mate, or points for Fury. Aye, that's what I would say, mate. But I would say Usyk could trouble him, like, definitely 100%. I think he'd trouble anyone. I think he's the second best heavyweight, mate, Usyk. Yeah, 100%.
Who's the first?
Fury.
Yeah,
I would say Fury's the first, Usyk second, Wilder third. Yeah.
What about the Anthony? I'm trying to think of it in my head. I don't know how to feel about it, because it's for me, them three at the minute are the top notch heavyweights.
Yeah.
Once they fought, what's next? There's not going to be much. It's going to be exciting because there's going to be new ones coming. But for now, them three, as soon as they have them fights, that's kind of heavyweight boxing.
Like gone for a bit.
Not gone for, but just it's going to take a break, which I feel like would help boxing a lot more, because then people have to start looking at other weight categories.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we've got like Garcia versus Tank Davis not long ago.
Yeah.
That was like huge. That for a different weight category. And then you've got like people like Adam Azim coming up. He's doing quite big. Do you think that once Anthony Joshua has a fight with Fury and Fury fights U6 or whatever, however that's going to happen, do you think that'll start putting a bit of limelight on the other weight categories?
It 100%, yeah, 100%, because that's what everyone's talking about for the past 3-4 years. Like Anthony Joshua, Fury having this, so that fight obviously needs to happen, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And like even Wilder Joshua, that's still a big fight. Like there's loads of big fights in the heavyweights, but like I said, like with Tank and Garcia and that, there's like even that lightweight, there's Devin Haney, Lomachenko and that coming up soon, isn't it? Like they're really good fights that people are talking about, and also it's not just the heavyweights, the lightweights and that are doing really well as well, aren't they?
Yeah. So what about the Northeast? Do you think that'll? Obviously you've got big shows coming in.
Yeah.
And most of it, well, I would say all the time they come up here, they never bring like. You wouldn't see like, I don't know, Mike Tyson versus Frank Bruno up here. Yeah.
You
know what I mean? Like that old school kind of boxing.
Yeah.
Do you think that'll, once they die down, do you reckon that'll help Northeast boxing?
I don't really know, mate, to be fair. It could do, like. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Hopefully, do you know what I mean? That's what we want. But like Northeast boxing's definitely doing really well at the minute. Yeah, and there, do you know what I mean? It's we're starting to get our name out there. There's some big shows and that up here, so it's we're doing well at the minute, 100%.
Right, so I think it's been an interesting story, by the way.
Yeah.
I've got one more question for you.
Yeah.
And then we'll mention all these socials and stuff. When you were a kid, doing whatever you did, obviously you're at the age you are now.
Yeah.
What's one thing you would like to have told your younger self?
Yeah, just stay on the right track, sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Because I think I would have been. I think, to be fair, I've done well in the amateurs. I beat some really good kids in that, but I think I would have done a lot better if I never like took time off and stuff like that. But I think everybody does, mate. You know what I mean? Everyone like sort of like when they're 16, they sort of like get bored of it, don't they? They want to go out and that all the time and all that. So I would have just told myself to stay on the right track, basically. Yeah.
Would you advise that to the younger people, the younger generation?
100%, mate. Because it's not worth it, really, is it? You know what I mean?
No.
Like you've got to start all over again and stuff like that. When you could, if you just kept going, you could have been. Do you know what I mean? On top, really. So, 100%, mate.
Thank you very much. Hopefully that'll inspire some of the young people coming through.
Mate.
So how can people find you on social medias, mate?
Aarron Peet _ on Instagram. In Aarron Peet on Facebook. That's basically all I've got, mate.
And you're fighting on the 14th of July.
Yeah.
The Rating Meadows Arena.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, go check out the Joe's Boxing social medias. It'll be all over there. You can buy tickets from Aarron here or some of the boxers or tickets online. You'll be seeing Aarron plenty more, won't you, mate?
Yeah, 100%, mate.
You sticking with it?
100%. You'll be seeing me soon.
Yeah, we're looking forward to his debut. But make sure you do press that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be notified every time we upload. It does help us massively and like the box as well to get well known. So yeah, I hope you guys like this one. I'll see you guys in the next one.